Everyone said, just use an SBA loan to buy a business. 10% down, loan terms, low interest. Sounds like a cheat code, right? Until the seller walk away. Until your deal die in underwriting. Until the bank tell you no after 90 days. Today, I'm bringing down why we don't use SBA loan in most of our deals. The hard lesson I've learned and what we do instead to close faster with less capital and way more control. So why everybody loves SBA? I got it. On paper, SBA loans are amazing. 10% down, 10 years terms, rate under 10%, government backed. But let's talk real world. To actually close an SBA deals, you need 2 to 4 months of underwriting. Clean tax return, P&L, balance sheet, bank statement, landlord consent, personal guarantee, and God forbid you're buying a distressed business, because then it's just no. And guess what? Every single personal financial, they're going to look into it. So that might work if you're buying a perfect polished online business, but if you are buying a real world Main Street deals, that playbook doesn't work. So here's a real examples. We were looking at $380,000 per year service business. Super clean, great margins, motivated seller, and SBA buyer offer all asking. Look like a win. But then the bank needed amended tax return, then landlord approval, then financials. 60-day in, the seller tired. 90-day in, they walk. We step in, restructure the deals. $275K purchase, seller finance, subject to existing lower interest debt, closing 12-day. No bank, no SBA, no delay. And here's the moment that changed everything for me. One of my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, told me this. If you are always thinking about bank, especially SBA, you are lazy. That one hit me so hard. What he meant was, if you rely on the bank to validate your deals, if you need permission from the SBA to make a move, you're not a deal maker, you're just a borrower. Deal making is about creativity, control, and speed, and solving problems faster than anybody can. So here's what we actually structure most of our deal. We use seller financing, which would let the seller become the bank. Or we do subject to, we take over existing healthy debt. We turn around with capital injections. We fix what's broken fast. The last thing is performance-based deals. We pay the sellers as we grow the business, as long as they perform. So this allows us to close fast, deploy less cash, keep leveraging our term, and most importantly, it allows us to do even more deals. Alright, so when does SBA actually make sense to you? Now, to be fair, SBA is not evil. There are times it makes sense. You're buying a clean business within 3+ years of perfect books. Seller won't carry, you're okay with 60 to 120 day close. In that scenario, sure, you can use SBA to stretch your dollars. But I don't build my entire acquisition strategy around that. I build around speed, structure, and creative leverage. Now, whether you fund creatively or through SBA, we run all our business through Relay Bank. Why? Because if your back end is messy, the deal falls apart post-close. Relay gives me up to 20 checking accounts, perfect for profit first. Real-time expense tracking, no fee, no fluff. We use it to separate tax, operations, distribution, and marketing across every entity. It's the first thing we set up when we acquire, so you can see our cash, control our flow, and scale clean. Grab your free Relay account in the description. It's a game changer. Alright, so here's the framework. If you need speed, go creative. If the book are messy, go creative. If the seller wants out fast, go creative. If the business is squeaky clean, the seller's patient, and you're okay waiting, sure, SBA can be part of your toolbox. But if you want to win in this game, you need options. 90% of the time, creative financing get us across the finish line first. If this helped you think differently, do me a favor, like this video so it get in front of more deal makers. Subscribe for real-time business acquisitions breakdown every single week. comment what type of deals you're working on. I will personally give you my take on what I have funded. And if you want to go deeper, I've got a free cheat sheet and break down SBA versus creative financing side by side. Click a link down below, join our community. I will send you right into your inbox. Link below. Oh, don't forget to grab your Relay Bank account. It's free, it works, and it's built for the way we buy business. Catch you in the next one.